What's up, you guys? I'm back with another video, and this time we got a double whammy. First, we're going to talk about my natural hair update, all things my most recent blow dry and trim, and then we're going to get into how I achieved this stretched braid out. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, so I just pulled up to my hair appointment. I'm looking forward to getting some nice and clean ends this time around. My hair deals the most with single strand knots, of course, split ends. Now, I am going to be going to a stylist that I used to go to, so I can kind of go in and kind of know how she works and things like that. So I'll be back in a little bit. Let's hope it goes well, y'all. Pray for me. Hey guys, back with a quick update. I just left my hair appointment. It took about 2 hours and 15 minutes for me to get shampooed, blow dried, and trimmed. Got them nasty, dirty ends taken off, and I'm feeling very good about it. I'm about to enjoy my day a little bit, but I will be back to give y'all a full rundown later. Pictures and details, you guys already know what it is, and then we're gonna get into what I'm doing to style my hair tonight. So yes, girl, quickly get into it. A lot of volume. Of course, we love big hair. If you know, you know. I will talk to you guys later. Hey y'all, I'm back home and it's time to jump into the nitty-gritty about this trim and hair update. So my last trim was 9 weeks ago and my stylist went over a couple problem areas for me. So you'll see this is what my hair looked like before I started and got my trim. And I have some significant breakage on the outer layer of the back of my head due to all of the time I was laying on the couch with no scarf. So use me as a prime example of why you really should use a scarf during downtime, because it can have an immense amount of damage to your growth and their length retention. Besides that, we both agreed that 9 weeks was too long between trims, so I'll be going every 6 weeks moving forward. Now, 6 weeks might sound short for some of y'all, but keep in mind, I don't protective style. My hair is always out, it's high density, and I have fine strands. So it's smart for me to get ahead of the tangles and the matting and the breakage and the split ends, so that way I don't wind up spending almost 2.5 hours in the salon trying to get my hair blow dried and trimmed. Last but not least, y'all, my hair is 2 different lengths in the front. This was caused by my experiment last year wherein I used leave-in conditioner and mousse to style my hair while it was stretched during the winter time. Now, I had to lean back and show you guys a selfie of when I was doing this to my hair. This fro was everything. Everything but moisturized. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed having super voluminous hair throughout the winter time, but it quite literally bit me in the face because my hair is considerably shorter on one side than the other from manipulating, stretching, picking, fluffing, all of the things without significant moisture on my strands. But all is well, my stylist and I have a plan for how I'm gonna grow my hair out to become more even in the front and in the back, and we're just gonna let homegirl do her thing, which is grow, be blessed, and be happy. Now that I've given you the full rundown, let's assess the damage. Okay, so boom, let's first talk about this uneven hair in the front. I just took my bobby pins out, but you can probably tell. Look at how this is like so much longer. Don't get me wrong, it did shrink up a little bit, but sis, bro. I was over here really fluffing, and I remember just trying to pick my fro to make it so big, and it was super dry and breaking off. So we're gonna be working on this, creating balance, all right? Now, of course, you know I gotta spin it around for y'all. Pay attention to the back of my head. Remember, I have breakage. Don't be like me. Use a scarf on the couch. So you should be able to see on this side, there's breakage. Listen, broken or not, the Lord is a redeemer, amen? So he's gonna bring life and restoration to this hair. I know way more than I knew before, and that's what it's about, right? You find out what to fix. When you know better, you do better, and you get better results. Moving on, let's be honest, this hairstyle is cute for a thumbnail, some selfies, pop out on Instagram, but it's not realistic, and it's very much so giving, girl, your hair's gonna snap off by the morning. So we're about to talk about what I'm gonna do to style my hair, and you already know it's blown out, so we might as well just give it a stretch style. For my stretch style, I'm feeling a braid out. I'm gonna be using TGIN Green Tea Super Moist this leave-in as well as the dew cream. And I'm also gonna get a little fancy and do Curlsmith hair makeup. So let's get into it. First things first, we need to correct this part because baby, if you're a middle part girl, you already know, like, I don't know if you guys ever been like me. You get to wherever you're going, you done did your hair, you think it's fresh, and you look in the mirror and you're like, this thing is crooked, but we're not changing it. That's good enough. Now I'm just going to break my hair into 4 large sections. Let me go ahead and get some sections done. I'll come back and show you what I'm doing with my leave-in conditioner. Okay, y'all, so we've made it to the front of my head. Time to walk you guys through what your girl is doing. I have my section here. I'm just gonna put some leave-in conditioner over my strands and work that through. Now, y'all know it's not a backyard summertime party without a slip and slide, so we're gonna go ahead and add my secret ingredient to make this glide through my hair. This is also a heat protectant, so it's providing a coating on my strands while also protecting from too much heat. I use the RevA, so it's not too much of a concern, but baby, always use protection. Okay, y'all, the time has come for me to stretch this head. I just wanted to quickly say my hair feels very soft, and this is why I prioritize moisture. Yes, my hair was pretty much blown out. I could have just touched it up with the RevA, but baby, it was dry, and we don't do dry in this house. So let me go ahead, stretch my hair all over, and I will be back. Really quick, do y'all see the difference? This is the same hair that's gonna be this long. Isn't that crazy? Also, for those of you guys who want to see the RevA on twist, you want to see how I did it and all the things about the RevA, you can watch the first video that is in my all natural hair content playlist because I did a full unboxing and review of the different ways that I used the RevA. So you guys probably notice I skip it a lot in my shorter videos just because there's so many videos with people using the RevA. But like I said, if you want to see more, go ahead and check out the first video in our playlist. What's up, you guys? I'm back with a moisturized and blow dried head. For those of you guys wondering, like, girl, how long does it be taking to do your hair? Well, it took me 30 minutes to moisturize and detangle, and then it took me 40 minutes to stretch it with the RevA. This last section is probably gonna take between 25 to 30 minutes, so let me do the majority of my head and I'll get right with you. Okay, party people, I have made it to my final section, so you already know what it's time for. I gotta show you guys what I'm doing. So I have my hair here and my cream. I'm putting some on my hand and I'm pretty much just moving it down the length of my hair. Because I'm using the curl makeup or hair makeup, I'm gonna go in with that amount here. And it's okay if I see a little white here or if it doesn't look completely evenly distributed, because remember, I'm braiding my hair up and it's gonna sit overnight. You can just see how evenly this color, it just looks nice already. I'm not gonna lie, the copper looks really orange on the first day, but when it sits overnight, that thing hits the spot. So now I'm just sectioning, and you can see here, I just did the top layer. Oh my goodness, guys, the color blend looks so natural when I take it out. So I'm braiding pretty tightly at my roots, and then I sort of loosen my grip, if you can see that. You see how I kind of loosen my grips? My hands are down a little lower, and this is because I like volume. If you were somebody who liked your hair to be pretty defined and you didn't want any frizz whatsoever, then you would braid pretty tightly down the shaft. But for myself, I like for my hair to have a little fluff, and braiding a little more loosely, you see how there's that sort of this kind of puffy texture to the braid. So when I get down to the bottom, you can see I split it into 2. So now it's gonna be a twist. And I take some additional cream where I isolate my ends. So I'm putting cream all over my ends before I begin twisting. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. So now I have product smoothed on the end. And if you see your ends start to revert, that's good news, because this is going to be a guarantee that your hair is really nice and curly. So the last step is just for me to take my rat tail comb, and I just smooth out my ends, make sure there's no knots. I do the same thing on the other side, make sure there's no knots, And this is how I'm gonna get a really consistent curl because I'm making it myself. I'm not worrying about my ends curling naturally. So you can see this side has shrunken up, but it's basically braid and then twist, braid and then twist. And you can see I added some dimension to my hair. Some sections have more color than others. Trust me on this, it's gonna look really pretty when I take it out tomorrow. So that's it, y'all. This styling process took me 2 hours and 10 minutes, and basically it's time for me to wrap this hair up. I am gonna put some mousse on my roots before I do that, but I will see you tomorrow morning when I take these braids out. Guys, it's the next day and I'm so excited to take my hair out. First of all, you already know it's a good day when you feel like you cute with the bonnet on still. Like, come on skin, come on gloss, come on brows, come on eyelashes. Like, we're already giving and I don't even have the hair out yet. Anyway, let's get into it. You already know we gotta slide this off. I did not bring any tools for my hair. Be right back. My hair feels so moisturized. I'm very excited. Without further ado, let's jump right into it because come on, I can't even wait. See, I got my braid here and you see how my ends twisted nice and tight. So cool. I don't have anything on my hands. I'd be out of breath all the time. You guys be watching my videos and be like, I have asthma, but I feel like I just be short of breath. Like, I don't know. So anyway, ooh, child, that's the first section. Let me go ahead and work this head a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, guys, popping back in. Look at this color. Isn't that so pretty? I really love Curlsmith hair makeup. And I'm gonna do a video using this product on my natural curls, but I think it works really well on stretched curls. I'm gonna continue on the other side and we'll be back. Hey y'all, the time has come for me to spin it around and show you what it's looking like from the back. Keep an eye on the color and the dimension. It looks so good. While we're checking out the back of my head, I want to give a major shout out to my stylist Tamina for getting these ends right. It is super crucial, especially for stretch styles, to have super crispy clean ends. And even though my hair is a little dull because of my high porosity situation, I'm really liking how my hair came out. It looks so good. So Tamina, if you're listening to this, thank you girl, because you got me together. So yeah guys, this is my stretched braid out. It doesn't look as stretched as I thought it was gonna look, but I think it's just because I went heavy on the moisture. I got things to do this week and I did not want to second guess my moisture level. So I decided to go better safe than sorry, and I can always stretch my hair with some bands if I want to, but I'm not gonna lie, it's nice to have my hair above my shoulders, not really rubbing against anything, especially because it's hot. So that's it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this hair update and quasi-stretched braid out tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, all of those YouTube things down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.